Hey guys, time for another ambitious shootout of three boutique 112 combo amplifiers. We have a Carr Rambler, a Two Rock Studio Signature 112 combo, and a Lewis Electric Columbia. The Rambler actually runs on a pair of 6L6s, so does the Two Rock. Right now, the Lewis is configured on 6V6s, but it can be biased for 6Ls. But I have it configured with 6Vs, and I'm going to do a little comparison. This is a Fender 63 custom shop Telecaster with Voodoo pickups, Callahan bridge. I have a new set of Stringjoy strings on the guitar, and I did identify when I was tuning it up and putting the strings on, I do have some string fret buzzing, and I didn't really have time to adjust and work with the saddle angles and the nuts. So there might be some buzzing. If you hear some sort of nasty treble sounds that are just a little rattly, it's not the amplifiers, it could be the guitar and a brand new set of strings. Alright, we'll start on the Two Rock. I'm in the middle pickup position. I've got the tone knob rolled back just a little bit on the Telecaster. Curiously, I found the Lewis Electric, maybe because of the circuit design, is a bit closer in terms of the fullness and the richness to the Two Rock. So even though it's got 6V6s, here's the Lewis. Go back to the Two Rock real quick. Back to the Lewis. That was the Two Rock. Here's the Lewis. question. The 66s, I'm getting the volume, but they don't have a whole lot of depth and punch. Listen to the 2-rock as I play light, and then as I dig in harder, the amplifier is very touch sensitive, and it gives and gives, and you get more, even without touching the volume. Here's light. Beautiful. All right, so now I'm going to do that same thing, but I'm going to start attacking harder, digging in with a little bit firmer touch, and listen to how it gets louder. Across all frequency ranges in the 2-rock. Remarkable amplifier in the 112 combo size. I was concerned that the combo might sound small, focused, and boxy, and so far I'm here to tell you it's anything but. It envelops. It's a very rich, harmonically sweet amplifier. Again, I haven't gone to the Rambler yet, and I will. But again, I think these amps are most like each other in terms of their punch and fullness. Kind of a mid-range vocality. I call it a voice, but there's a certain tonality that I'm hearing. I guess the tonality is the word. And it might be the Jupiter 12 LC speaker. We can do another comparison with the amps, doing some speaker swaps. But I think it's well voiced for this amplifier. It sounds like a blackface Fender amplifier. I'm hearing it deliver that Fender through a Fender kind of sound. All right, coming back to the 2-rock. Maybe it's louder, or maybe it's that balance of frequency range, frequencies that sounds very full and rich, but actually it might be louder. Let's see. Yeah. And I do think some of that tonality, I think that's the Jupiter 12 LC speaker in the Columbia. Super cool amplifiers. All right, let's come over to the Carr Rambler. Treble. I actually have the treble. I'm in pentoed mode. The treble is dialed down to 10 o'clock right now. Let me take it down to 9 o'clock. Might be better. So that's the Rambler. Again, just a very different voice. It is a completely different design. Let's come back over. Actually, let me come to the Lewis first, and then we'll go to the 2-rock. Now I can also dial down the mid-range a little bit. It was on 5. Nice sound. Alright, and maybe the mid-range was better dialed down to 4 instead of 5. Here's the 2-rock. And the harmonic richness is absolutely exquisite in the 2-rock. All of these amps. It's funny, it sounds really mid-rangey to me now. I'm going to listen back to this recording and see what it sounds like. Interesting. So I might EQ it differently playing that particular song. With that, I'll come over to the Rambler and then we'll call this shootout complete for now. I didn't hit a lot of drive because I find that if the amps sound great clean, they take drive real well. Maybe I'll give you one quick demo, but... show you the bridge pickup with no drive. That's no drive. Here I'm engaging a black box Overdrive 2. Let me make sure it's not too hot. And actually it's going to be a little bit hot. I'm dialing down the tone knob a little bit. So the compression is just beautiful on the Carr Rambler. When I hit that drive, here's the 2-rock. Honestly, that's really loud in the room. It's maybe overloading the microphone, and I might be hitting some compression in the recording. It's tighter and punchier. If the recording is bearing that out, fantastic. But that's what I'm hearing. And here is the Lewis. Wow, it's interesting. The Columbia with drive, it's kind of martially. It's really fun. So, no dog in a race. I'll declare that. I welcome your comments. What do you guys think of these preamps? I do have a Fender 64 hand-wired deluxe reverb. It's the custom hand-wired version. But these amps are most similar, and they're most in that kind of boutique builder echelon. So I thought I'd do that for you. And again, I hope this guitar was not too buzzy. I was definitely hearing some of it, but it's still sounding pretty great. So please comment below if you're new to the channel. Subscribe. Please let me know what your comments are, and I look forward to it.